This is the exact strategy that we use to create and design our Shopify stores, and our 6-figure and 7-figure stores have the exact theme as the one I'm showing you right now. And check out this beautiful website. Look at all these crazy animations and look how branded and beautiful this website looks. Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Sebastian, known as the ECOM King, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you step by step how we create and design our Shopify stores for our 6-figure brands and our 7-figure brands. Now, this video is going to be completely for free. I'm going to be giving you the theme upload for the product page and the home page. We use an app called Pagefly where you upload these templates on there and you can just straight away start editing them. And I'm going to be showing you today for around about 30 minutes to an hour exactly how we edit these themes to make them look so good and so professional. Now, I would really appreciate if you guys can smash the like button and take some time out just to keep smashing it, and leave a comment and let me know if you appreciate the content, any video feedback you've got for me, any upcoming videos you want to see on the channel. Any form of support would be widely appreciated, because at the end of the day, this is the exact theme that we're using for our Shopify stores, and the proof is on the channel, because if you look at our case studies, it's the exact same theme that we use on the videos in the case studies when we reveal our Shopify store. Now, we also have a free Telegram chat. Make sure you join that so you can get any feedback or help with the stores that you're creating today. So the first thing that you need to do to start creating your one product branded Shopify store is you need to create a Shopify account, and make sure you use my link, the ECOM King link, to get your Shopify store for exclusive benefits and deals. Now, there will be a link to my ECOM King deals website, because a lot of the websites on this page you will need to be using for this video. So if you want to get exclusive benefits and extra free trials, make sure you use this link. Now, once you've got your Shopify store, make sure you go to the app page and you download Pagefly from the App Store. It's a completely free app and you won't need to pay anything, which is the amazing thing about this video. Everything is completely free. Now, once you've done that, you need to click on the app and it will take you to this page right here. Once you've done that, you need to head over to where it says Home Pages. Now, just to give you a brief explanation of what this is, Pagefly is basically a website builder within Shopify, which can give you some really beautiful looking websites as shown in today's video. Now, when you get into this step, you need to find yourself a product. So if you haven't already got yourself a Shopify product to sell, make sure you've got one which actually comes with decent images. So what I've used today is I've used a website called Peakster to find the product that I want to do today, which is the auto face tracking tripod. And if you look at the Aliexpress link, this is the product that I'll be using in today's video as the example. Now, once you've got your product, what you want to do is you want to head over to where it says import, and then you want to go to select files, and then you want to go to downloads, and then you can see that I will link this in the description and in the Telegram chat, which is the upload template. You want to click homepage, open, and then you want to click I understand and then import. And then once you're waiting for that to import, you want to head over to product pages and you want to do the exact same thing. Go to import, go to select file, and scroll down to the product page version and click open and click I understand and import. Now, once you've done that, guys, you want to head over back to the homepage section and you're going to be seeing this right here. Now, once you've done that, you want to hit the 3 dots and you want to hit publish. And then once it's published, that will make it the primarily theme on your current website. Then once you've done that, you actually want to click on it and then that will take you to the editor. So once you click continue, that will open up the Pagefly editor. And as you guys can see, the theme is opened up, and as you guys can see, it looks absolutely beautiful, and it just makes life easier for you guys to start your journey editing the website. So the first thing that we're actually going to do, guys, is we're going to start off with this first section up here right now. Now, the first thing that you need to do is you need to upload an image of your product. Now, the image that you want to upload here is an image of somebody using the product in a HD quality image. So if I head over to Aliexpress, you also want to download this Chrome extension called Aliexpress Image Downloader. It will be in the description. It just makes it easy for you to download images off Aliexpress. You want to be using images that really show your product in a very HD quality image. So this is the image that I will be using because it shows my product and somebody happy using it. So if you can find something similar to this for your product, that will be really, really cool. So once you've done that, you want to click on the image, you want to click this little file, and you want to hit upload from computer. And then what you want to do is you want to select that image. So that's the image right there. You can see I've got it selected. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click open, and then it's going to upload that into the database. Once you've done that, you want to head over to the heading page here and you want to click it, and then you want to select the end of the text, and then you can see you can edit it. Now, what you want to put here is your product name. So if I actually take you to this site here, because this is just one that I've already made, just makes it easier for when I build it with you guys. You can see here it says discover the smartest gimbal. gimbal. Now, obviously my product is all about gimbal. It's basically a 360 face tracking gimbal. So you want to give your name a really cool name, which is short but sweet, but it also gets people intrigued. So it'll be Discover the, and then whatever your product name is with quite a cool funky name. So I've called mine the Smartest Gimbal. So once you've done that, guys, you want to head over here and you want to put your wording in there. And then once you've done that, you want to then move over to this bit here, which is the review section. And what you want to put here is you want to put our customers love us. So you just want to copy that, and this will also be in the description so you can make it easy for you guys to copy and paste from. You just want to quickly go from here and you want to change that wording to where it says our customers love us. Now, once you've done that, you want to then start picking a color for your website. Now, I'd recommend that you pick the color for your website in 3 colors: white, black, and a third color that will be the primarily color in your logo. Now, I'm going to be showing you how to make a logo at the end of the video, not at the start, because I've already done it loads of times and I don't want to bore you. But again, I will show you at the end of the video. Now, the 3 colors that I'm going to be using is white, black, and this pink color, because this pink color is the one that looks really, really nice, and it's the one that my audience will relate to the most, because a lot of people that are going to be buying this are from the women audience. Men will buy it, but I'm going to primarily focus on the women people for this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my website that nice pink color. So I've used this Chrome extension called Color Picker, and as you guys can see, it lets you pick the color of your of what you've got, and you can see here that this is the pink color. So I'm going to get that hex code, copy it, go to the shop now button, and I'm going to go to where it says styling, go to background color, and I'm going to change it to the color that I've just got, and you can see now it's changed to pink. But once you've done that, guys, you then need to go to hover, because this is the color of the button when people hover on it. Now, I personally make it black, so when it's on the website it will be pink, but then when you scroll over it you can see it goes black. That's what I personally do. So guys, once you've changed the shop now button color, you want to head over to this image, you want to click on it, and you want to go to where it says border style, and you want to change these colors to pink. So you can see these 4 different colors, you want to change it to pink. And once you've done that, what it will do is it will change the border of this black to pink. So if I show you the other website, you can see all of it's gone pink. I'm not going to do it right now because it'll take up too much time, but you can see I've changed some of it. So guys, make sure you change all of yours. So once you've changed the border color of this image, you want to scroll down and you want to click product details. And what you want to make sure you've done is you want to make sure you've imported your product to your website. So you can see here I've got Oberlo open and I've imported the product. So once you've done that, you want to click on this, and then what you want to do is you want to hit select, and you want to select your product. And once you've done that, it will appear right here. So now I've done that, you'll see that this will then change into my product, and you can see it has now changed into my product. Then once you've done that, what you want to then do is you want to then go over to your Shopify product page. You want to go to Shopify, you want to go to products. I'm going to be deleting all of this, and I'm also going to be deleting my description as well. And you'll see why in a minute, because you won't need this because you're building it all in Pagefly. The only reason why you've got this is just to have the product on your website. So once you've come up with a name that you've got for your product, you want to add it in here. So I'm going to call mine Gimbal Vlog Pro, because it's a gimbal and it's primarily focused on vlog users, and it's a pro model, so I'm going to call it that. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to focus on getting rid of some of these images. So I'm going to get rid of these images because at the end of the day I can add these into the actual Pagefly instead of Shopify. So I'm going to get rid of all of these, and I'm only going to keep that one photo. And again, this will all make sense once you basically get onto this part. Now, I'm only going to want the one variant, and the only variant I'm going to want is the pink version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete every other version but the pink version. So guys, once you've done that, yours should look like mine. You should just have a title name, no description, one image, and depending on how many variants you want, should be at the bottom. Once you've done that, you want to head over back to Pagefly, and what you want to do is you want to basically refresh the page, and then that will update what is currently on here. So you can see now when you've refreshed it, it's going to currently refresh it. So you want to click on it again, and you want to select the product. Now, the reason why mine isn't shown is because I actually didn't save the actual theme. Now you can see it's changed the name here, and then you've got these that you can currently change. So what you want to do now, guys, is you actually want to, these are your bullet points, and these are the bullet points where you're going to be talking about the keys of your product, like the really good things about your product. And how you can find this out in terms of the key points of your product is, I always recommend that you find the Amazon version of your product. Now, every product on AliExpress always has an Amazon version. You can see there's loads of them on Amazon. Now, these guys on Amazon are really good at creating bullet points talking about the key topics of the product. So if I even go to this one here, which this one's actually a private label one. So if I show you this is somebody actually private labeling the product. And this is the whole point of building a theme like this. It gives you the option to private label after. So you can see this one's just a plain one. And again, they've given you bullet points of really good parts of the product. Now, I don't recommend that you just copy and paste from here, guys. I recommend that you get inspiration and then you reword how you want to write it. But please do not copy and paste, because that's not fair. But it's just there to give you guys some brainstorming ideas. Now, I use Peakster because Peakster then gives you the Amazon links and all the other links as well, which makes life easier as well. And it also gives you some description, which will help out on your website a little bit later on. So now I'm going to go back to my other one because I've already designed this. You can see here, auto rotation. So I'm just going to copy this. And again, you need to get yours and design yours. And once you've done that, you want to head over and you just want to replace these with the ones that you've got. So I'm going to quickly replace all of mine and then get back to you. So guys, I've just replaced all of the ones on my website. Now, once you've done that, guys, what you want to do is you want to head over to these little green check mark icons. You want to click on it and you want to go to styling. And then what you're going to want to do is you want to replace the green to the color that you've picked for your website. So I'm going to go to color history. I'm going to go to that pink color. I'm going to copy the hex code. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change all of these to that color that I've got. So then it looks like a really nice congruent color scheme. So you can see now that's changed the icon color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly change these and catch up with you. So guys, as you can see, I've just changed all the color of my little check marks here, which I recommend that everybody does. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change the size of the font on here, because this is way too small. So what you want to do is you want to click on the box and you want to go to font size and you just want to drag this across. Now, I'm going to keep mine around about 20. It's up to you how big you want yours. You can either have it bigger or smaller. I'm going to personally have mine on 20 and I'm going to change all of these to 20. So once you've changed them all to 20, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you bold the writing at the start. So this at the moment is all bold, so I'm going to unbold it. But you want to make this little bit here, so it says no app required. That's a key point, so I'm going to bold that. Then you've got compatible tripod. That's a key topic point, so I'm going to make that bold. And you want to do that to everything at the start. Now, I've duplicated the same thing twice by accident, my bad, but you get the idea. So the rechargeable battery, that's a key topic, so I'm going to make that bold. Auto rotation tracking, that's a key point. I'm going to highlight that, because then when people read this, it's going to be like it stands out a little bit more. So that's something that I recommend. And if I show you this on the other store, you can see that this is nicely bolded and the rest is a little bit faint. That way it's nice to scan. So that's why I always do that. So I'd recommend that you do that, guys. What you want to do now is you want to then move to the change in the color of the font. Now, as you guys can see on this store, the writing is like a really dark pink color. And the reason why you've done that is because it really nicely blends in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to change this black color to that darker color. So let's say you've got like a blue, let's say you've got like a blue color like this. You're then going to make this a dark blue color to match the font style or the color style. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to styling, and then I'm going to want to go to content color, and I'm going to want to change that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move mine to the pink section over here. And then I'm going to make it this like really dark pink, because at the end of the day, you don't want yours to be too bright of a font, because if you make it like this pink bright font, it looks unprofessional. You want it to look black, but you want it to look like your color scheme color at the same time. That way it just blends in really nicely. So as you guys can see here, I've got my font color added in, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to near enough the bottom and I'm going to add it there, and then I'm going to copy that as my hex code. And then you can see when I get off that, you can see that the color isn't black, but it's nice enough so it matches the theme, because the black is just a bit too harsh. And then what you want to do is you want to go over all the text and you want to make it that color by going to content color and changing this hex code to this. It's annoying that you have to do it individually. I wish there was just a button where you could change all the font to be like that, but unfortunately there isn't. So then you're going to go over this and you're going to go to content color again and you're going to do it. Now, I'm not going to do all of that now because it'll take me ages, but you get the point. You want to change all your text apart from buttons to that color. Now, the next thing that you need to do is you need to add a shop now button. So how you do that is you go to this little add section here and you're going to go to where it says button. And then you're going to want to go to where it says button again, and you're going to want to drag this here because you need a call to action. So you can add that, and then you're going to click button, and you're going to go to style presets, and you're going to select this style preset. And then once you've done that, you're then going to scroll down, and you're going to go to where it says display style, and you can change it to block, flex, and inline. I personally use block myself. So guys, after you've changed the size of the button by changing, after you've changed the style of the button, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to general and you want to change the button text to say shop now. So once you change the button to saying shop now, what you're then going to want to do is you want to go to where it says call of action, click on this, go to this little icon, click products, and then click the product and click select. That way it will tell that button to go to your product page. So how you change the size of the button is you want to go to where it says font size and you just want to drag this across. So I currently make mine 25 and I think that's just the perfect size, and you can see now that looks a lot better, and you got these call to actions. And it's really important to have call to actions all the time because it makes sure that people can easily get to where they need to be if they want to do so. So always add your call to actions quite often. Now the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make this what we call the unique part of the product, talking about the unique sections of the product. Now I'm going to show you an example of this. So you can see here I've called it the unique features of the Gimbal Pro, and I'm showing some images and then I'm putting some text here. Now how you're going to want to do this is you want to head over to here. So I only use 3 of these columns here. I don't use 4. It's up to you if you want to use 4. I just thought I'd give you the option if you do want to have 4. And what you want to do is you want to click on it and you want to click delete, 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 and then you want to delete this column, and then it will move it into 3. So now you'll have 3 instead of 4. And again, it's personal preference on how you want to have it. And again, I also delete that section as well. Now what you're also going to want to do is you're also going to want to copy this button. So you want to hit copy, duplicate, and then you want to drag the button. So you can see if you click this and click move, you want to drag this button down here in the bottom. So you want to put it just there. So you can see now that we've duplicated the button and we've put it here because you need a call to action, like I said, every time you've gone over some content. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change this, and you can see here I've changed mine to the unique features of the Gimbal Pro. So you can put the unique features of whatever your product name is called. Now once you've done that, guys, you want to then head over to these little image sections and you want to click on them, and then you want to go to general and you want to go to this file section and you want to click upload from computer, and then you want to go to downloads, and then you want to upload these images of the product. Now you can get these images off your supplier, and these are the ones that I recommend that you do, and these are just really nice images. I'm going to show you on here because this is like really visually pleasing and it matches the color of my theme, and it also goes over some really nice text about what features these have. And it has some nice imagery showing it off. And these are the images that you can get from your supplier. You can see here, these are coming directly from my supplier. And if you currently haven't got them, then you will need to message your supplier and ask for them. If they haven't got them, then you'll have to get these created on Fiverr. And I'll leave a link in the description to somebody you can use on Fiverr to get these created for your own product. And make sure that the background color matches the theme color for it to look really professional. So guys, once you've added these 3 images to your website, you're then going to want to go to these headings, and you're going to want to make the heading talk about the image. So this image is all about removable base. So I'm going to make this heading talk about the removable base. Now it's just going to be a heading. It's not going to be any long text. It's just going to be short and sweet. So I'm literally going to call this one removable base. Although it says it in the image, I know the image is quite small and they might not see it. So I'm literally going to call it removable base. Then you want to head over to styling, and you're going to want to make this centered. You just click styling and click the text alignment, and you're going to want to make it centered. And you're also going to want to change the color of the text to match your font color. So the font color over here needs to match here. And the reason why I'm not doing it with you is because it'll take me ages. You guys understand what I'm trying to say, so just follow along. Once you've done that, then you're going to want to show you, I'm going to quickly show you this example. Then you're going to want to write a short paragraph, literally 4 to 3 lines, explaining the benefits of having that removable base or having what that feature says. And again, you can find that information out either on your Aliexpress website, either on a competitor's website, so this even shows me a competitor's website, or on the Amazon. But whatever you do, do not just copy and paste directly. You need to either reword it, or you need to hire a copywriter or do it yourself. Once you've done that, you want to go to text alignment, and you're going to want to place it in the center. Now also what you're going to want to do is you want to head over back to the heading, and you're going to make this one 22 or 25. It's up to you. You can have it at 25 or 22. I'm going to put mine at 22, and I'm going to make this one 18. So I'm going to change that to 18. That way it's more readable. You're showing that this is a heading and this is a subtitle. title or a paragraph. That way it reads really nicely. And again, make sure you change this font color to match your website. So as you guys can see, I've just finished off this section here. Now yours should have the different color fonts and you should be good to go. Now don't forget to click on this shop now button and change the link. If you haven't already, go to general, go to link, and make sure, but as you've just copied it, it should have all the information updated anyway, but just double check that that's sorted in terms of the links. Now we're moving on to the extra features section. So you can see here, we should quickly go over a couple of features without too much text or too much writing. Now what you want to do is you want to find out what your product's about and what you can put here. Now mine's obviously an electronical product, so I'm adding stuff like HD, battery life, and no need for apps. Now head over to Google and type in whatever you want to get as a symbol, and so whatever it is, and then put symbol at the end. Go to tools, go to color, go to transparent, and all the ones that will come up here which you can use. Now try and make sure that they're either black because it will look the best on your website. Now once you've done that, you want to click on this, you want to click on the upload button, you want to go and upload that image. You can see here, these are the ones that I've got. I'm going to click open, and then I'm going to upload it to the site. So guys, once you're adding these images in, you want to give it a short little title to explain what the symbol is. Not too much, just literally 3, either 1 word, 2 words, or 3 words, nothing too more. And you want to make sure the start of each word has a capital letter. The reason why I haven't done it is to save a little bit of time. So for example, this one's just going to be 8 hours of battery. So as simple as of 8 hours of battery. That way people understand what the symbol means. So guys, once you've done that, you want to head over and click on this little border, go to styling, go to background color, and change it to your store theme color so it looks really nice and it matches in. Once you've done that, we're now moving on to the review section of your website, and what you want to do is you want to call this they adopted. So you want to put they adopted and then whatever your product name is. So mine's called the Gimbal Pro. So I'm just going to copy this from here and add it here. Then you're going to want to change this line to say the certified customer feedback, or you could put our happy customer feedback. It could be anything, but we like to keep it about some form of feedback. Then what you're doing is you're not going to be touching these star logos. Now you've got this little paragraph box right here, and you're going to want to change this paragraph box to some Aliexpress reviews. So you want to head over to Aliexpress, and you want to try and make sure you're finding the Aliexpress link with the most reviews. So I'm going to scroll down and find the one with the most reviews. This one's got 816 sold. So because they've got loads of sold, I'm guessing they've got a lot of reviews. So you can see now, once this loads, they've got 94 reviews. So they've got quite a lot. And you're going to want to scroll down, and you're going to want to find the reviews that are in English that make the most sense. So this is taking a while to load, my bad. So you're literally getting real reviews. It's not like you're making fake reviews. These are genuine reviews, and you want to read these reviews. Don't just put anything on your website, and you want to copy and paste these here. So you can see that you've got 1 and you've got 2 and you've got 3. I'm going to show you how to do the other 2. So you guys can see I literally just took that off Aliexpress and I read it to make sure that it sounds really good, and it does, and it's genuine as well. And once you've done that, you want to see where the review came from. It came from somebody called T, so her name begins with a T. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to the customer's name. Now obviously you won't know the exact name, but I'm going to call her, for example, Tara. So I'm going to call her Tara and then F. You won't give the exact last name out because you don't know it, and you don't even know what the first name is. You're just making it based off the letter it started with. So once you've done the first review, you need to click these little rectangle icons, and it will load this, which is content, slide 1, slide 2, and slide 3. You're going to want to delete slide 2 and 3, and you're going to want to duplicate this one 3 times. That way it gives you the stars and everything. If you just do one by one, you'll have to recreate everything again, which can take ages. So that's the easiest way of doing it. So now you've done that, you're literally going to want to click this, and then you can change the next slide. So all you're going to do for the other 2 is you're literally going to go back to Aliexpress and find some more reviews that sound really, really good, and then add them in. Once you've done the second one, click the next button and then add the next one in, and don't forget to change the names so it looks professional. So guys, once you've done that, again, don't forget to change the color of your font so it matches your website. Then you want to come over to this image here, this first big one, and you want to go to upload, and you want to upload the first image, which is that one right there. You want to have that one at the top, and then you want 2 other images. Now if I look at the other store, you can see that I've used another image of Aliexpress that looks like a customer's using it. So what I've done is I'm going to go back here and I'm going to upload the image where it looks like I've got a customer using it, and that customer that looks like it's using it is, let me have a look, it's that image there. So I'm going to open and upload it. Now if you can't find any images on AliExpress that have images like that, then go back to the reviews, and what you're going to want to do is you want to go to some of these photo reviews. So you can see here these are photo reviews, and just screenshot them or download them, and you're going to use these instead, because they need to look like genuine people using your genuine product. So that's what I personally do myself. So if you can't find them, then just get 3 images off your reviews, and make sure you're using images that look really nice and professional, some with nice backgrounds. So this one's not a bad one, so I'm going to use this one personally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click save image to your store. I'm going to upload that one because that one's going to go there, but this one is going to be of that image that I've just downloaded. So you can see now I've just got that image. I'm going to open this one and use that one, because this one is like a realistic photo of somebody getting the product. That way people can really believe in the product. Now once you've done that, you're going to want to scroll down and you want to click this, and you want to change this to buy your product now. So you can see I've put buy the gimbal vlog pro now, and you're going to want to change this to actually be the color of your font. You're going to want to delete this, by the way. You actually don't need this on your homepage, and you can delete that as well. That's all for the product page. So then you should just be left with this, and you need to change the shop now button to the style of the shop now button here. So you can either copy them and paste them here, or you can just change the color and the link to this one. So this should be the pink color, which is for my store, and it should have the link to my product page. So go and do that. I'm not going to do it now because I'm going to save some time. Now another thing that I want you guys to do is you're going to click on these images, and you're going to change the outline. So make this one the color of your brand. So I'm going to show you quickly. This one should be the color of your brand, and then these two should be like a black color. So this should be pink, these two should be black. So I've not done it just to save a bit of time, but I'd recommend that you do that just so it looks really, really nice and professional, because green is not on your website. Now we're going to be moving on to animations. Now animations are very important for having a professional, engaging website. So if I show you my website again, I'm going to refresh it so you can see the animations. So you can see that when you come straight to the website, you're going to be greeted with these animations. You can see that they're really smooth, they're not slow, they don't slow the website down, but it gets you engaged on the website. So I'm going to be showing you how you do that now. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to highlight, so don't highlight individual items, highlight the box with all the items in it like that, and then go over to where it says animations. You want to go to general, you want to go to animations, you want to click select this one. Always do when display, never do when mouse hovers, always do when display. So the fade ins that I do personally is I do fade in from the left for that one, and then I'm going to click on this image, and then I'm going to do fade in from the right for this one. So this one's going to be fade in on the right. So you can see here, so this one fades in from the left, this one fades in from the right. So then together they come into really nicely. And then this one personally, I actually don't have a animation for this. You guys can add an animation to this if you want. It's down to personal preference. I personally leave this one empty. Now this one I do add an animation for, and again I do it as an actual block, not individual pieces. So you click the block, you go to animation, and then with this one I do fade in up. So fade in up is what I do for this one. With the shop now button, I currently put that as fade in up as well. So you want that one to match what the actual the one with the majority in. So that will all look like it's fading on up together. Then this personal bit here, I leave this one blank. You can if you want, I leave it blank for my personal case. Now I make this block again fade in from the left or the right. Sorry, let me just double check. I do fade in from the right on this one, and I do fade in from the left on this one. This last section here, I do it as the fade up, and then that should be done. So you should see here, I'm going to go back to fade up. So this one's on fade in up. So you want this one as fade in up. And then once you've done that, guys, make sure you click save. So once you've saved it, guys, make sure you publish it, because if you don't publish it, you've got save and publish. If you don't click publish, it won't actually make the live site with the updates you've just done. So once you click preview, make sure you refresh the page, and it will show you what the animations look like. So you can see now when I scroll down what the animations look like, and you can see there it looks really, really nice. And if you want to make changes, feel free to do so, guys. You don't need to use my recommendations. Those are the ones that I just personally use on my current website. And it's probably worth leaving this page open, just because when you make changes, you can see what it looks like on the live website. So guys, we're now moving on to building a logo, because we're now going to move on to editing the actual heading strip. So what you want to do is you want to go onto Canva, make sure you use my link, because you can get a 14-day free trial. Click create blank logo. Once you come here, you're going to want to head over to where it says text on the left hand side. You're going to want to click this one, drag it in, and what you're going to want to call call this part, you're going to want to call the top bit the name of your product. So I'm going to call this one gimbal. Once you've done that, you want to head over and get a subheading and put it underneath. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to finish this off with the rest of your product name. Now my product is called Vlog Pro, so I'm going to call this Vlog and then Pro. So you guys can see I've got the gimbal and then the Vlog Pro, and this is the way I like to do my current logos. You don't have to make them like this, but this is the way that I think they look the best. And once you've done that, you want to center it and you want to move these directly into the middle like that. And then you want to change the font to match the style of store that you're going for. So if you're in a tech industry, you want your font to be quite a techie looking font, and that's quite a techie looking font. Now the second font for the second part, you want to make this more of a lighter font, not a heavy font. We call these light fonts, not heavy fonts. So you can see you got lighter and heavier fonts. This is the lighter font, this is the heavier font. Once you've done that, you do want to make these bigger, because you got to remember that this has got to fit on your website, and you do want them to look nice and big. You don't want a small logo on your website. So once you've done that, it looks really, really nice. Then you want to go to elements and you want to search for whatever your industry is about. So mine's about a camera. So once I click camera, it's going to give me images that I can use. Now I like this image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this small, and I'm literally going to put that in here. So the thing that I like about this is it fits really nicely on the end of my logo, and it just gives it a bit more of a personality. Then I'm going to make the color of this writing the color of my website. So this is going to be black, but this is going to be in my color. Now, once you've downloaded your logo, you're going to want to head over to the online store section of Shopify and click customize, because when it comes to the logo, the heading and the footer, so the heading and the footer, you have to do this part yourself. You can't do it in Pagefly for some reason. So you want to go to header, you want to go to logo, and you're going to want to upload your logo. So my logo is going to be this one here. Once you've uploaded it, you're going to want to make some modifications, because your logo will come across very, very small, so you will need to resize it. So once your logo has been uploaded, click select, and you're going to want to resize it by going to custom logo width, and you're going to want to play around with it till you find a size that you really like. So I like mine at about 150. 150, in my opinion, is the perfect size. If you want to make it bigger, go ahead. Once you've done that, make sure you click save. Now the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head over to where it says footer at the bottom, and you're going to want to change the color of your footer to the color of your theme. So as you guys can see, I've just changed the footer color to match my website theme color, because unfortunately you can't do it within the Pagefly editor. So now those are things that you just have to do within the Shopify editor. So now when you publish the store, it will look really, really nice and have your logo on it. Now, the next thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to navigation, and you're going to want to go to menu pages, and you're going to want to add them in. So you can see here, it's going to load. It's going to take a while for some reason, but menu page, you've got these ones currently on there. Now I delete catalogs. I just hate having it on there. Now the ones that you're going to want to have, which we have, is home, buy now, about us, contact us, FAQ, and track order. These are the ones that we have in the heading. Now buy now should be linked to the product page, about us should be on your product page, contact us should be on a contact page, FAQ should take them to the FAQ page, and track order should actually take them to an external tracking page where they can track their order. Now if you don't, now I'm not going to be covering this one in this video, because in the free course I actually talk about setting up all of these pages. So this one, and this one is all covered in the free course. So I'd recommend that you finish watching this video and then come back to this section and watch the free course so you can finish this off if you don't know how to finish it off already. But that's how you do the header, guys. We're going to move now on to the actual mobile version of this page. So if we go to the mobile version, which is very, very important, so you want to go to view, you want to go to all devices, mobile, and you can see straight away that the mobile version is looking different to the actual phone version. So you can see now this image is not even the right image. So what you want to do to make it the right image is you want to go back to all devices. You want to click this image, and you can see here it says hide on mobile. Click this and it will stop hiding it. Go back to mobile. So once you've come back to the mobile version, you should see two different images. You want to delete this image because this is the incorrect image. And then what you want to do is you can either move this at the top by clicking it and moving it ahead, or you can leave it at the bottom, because the mobile version and the desktop version will not look the same, guys. So please do bear that in mind. But if there's anything in the mobile version that you want to change, you have to do that independently. But that's the only change that I personally make. So guys, now we've finished the actual home page. You're going to want to go back here, and then you're going to want to change to the product page. So now you come back to the Pagefly dashboard, product page, and then you're going to want to click on this one and you're going to hit continue. And once you've done this, it will then load you into the product page instead. The first thing that you guys want to do when you come here is you want to click where it says please select a general product source, and then you want to select your product. And then once you've done that, it will open up the actual product on the website. So you can see that's just been nicely opened up right here, which is really, really nice. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is we're going to come back to this section a little bit later on. But the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change this section here, which is your countdown timer. So if we go to my actual website, you can see that I've got my countdown timer on, and I've changed this to saying 14-day money back guarantee flash sale. So we're going to go here, we're going to edit this section here, and we're going to change it with that text. So I always do a 14-day money back guarantee, and I want to quickly talk about this before I move on, because I know a lot of you guys are going to ask why. Now, the reason why you want a money back guarantee is because if you have this on your website, your conversion rate is going to fly. Now, a lot of people that don't do this, their conversion rate sucks. So to have a good conversion rate, you always need a money back guarantee, and your supplier should warrant that. So you should always ask your supplier to warrant this money back guarantee. Now, once you've done that, you want to then move on to the 45% off. Now, you're not going to give them a coupon code. You're going to basically have your product pricing at 40% off, or whatever you want to do. I've done 45%. You can do more. You could do 60. You could pretend to do 80. Up to you, but I do 45. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to change the countdown timer. Now, this can be a little bit fiddly because there's loads of different boxes within the countdown timer. You don't want to click on this big box. You want to click on the smaller, bigger box like that, and then you want to change it. So you've got a specific time, every hour, all time, and so forth. So what you want to do is you want to do every hour or every day. So I do every day, and then you can set it from a certain day. So that day could be the day, and then a specific time on their first visit or on every visit. And then what you can do is you can change it. So once you've set up your countdown timer, then you're going to change this blue strip to the color of your website, of course. So make sure you change the color of this to your theme color. Now, the next thing that you're going to move on to is two specific parts of your product. So these are two little images. Now, you can do more if you want. And if you want to add more, you can click duplicate, and then it will add another one in. So if you want to add more than two, you're more than welcome. But personally, I've only got two on here. So again, personal preference it comes down to. So once you've done this, guys, you want to then get images of your product again, and you want to highlight different features. So I'm going to click on this image, go to general, click upload, click from computer, and then I'm going to upload the images talking about the smart lens. So I've got this image off my supplier, and again, if you haven't got them from your supplier, you're going to have to make them yourself, or you're going to have to hire somebody to make them for you, but your supplier realistically should have them. Once you've added that one, you're going to want to come down and add the other one. You should have two that are very similar, and the styles should be quite matching. They should look very similar for them to come across very professional. So you can see these two are pretty much the same style, dark background, the blue color. That way, when people are on your website, it looks professional and it doesn't look like it's come from loads of different sources. So once you've done that, guys, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fill in this writing. So if I go to the actual website itself, you can see here I put Gimbal Pro is the device is the device you've been waiting for. So you can put your device name, and you can put the name of your device or the name of your product, and then the product that you've been waiting for. You can copy this bit if you want to, and then you want to go over what this is about. So you can see this is a smart lens, and then I'm talking about how it tracks you. So that's what you want to do. Then you want to replace it with text explaining what this photo is all about. So you guys can see I've made this one discover the technology inside. So I'm talking about what technology is actually built within this product, and you can change something similar to your product, and then you're going to want to change these shop now buttons to be the color of your actual theme for your website. So guys, this part of the website is all about giving away a free ebook. So you want to basically put an image of your ebook. So whatever your ebook is, you want to put an image of it here, and then you want to say that it's valued at $19.90, but you're giving it away for free. And this is a nice incentive for people that want to use an ebook as an additional way to basically promote your website. Now, I'm not going to cover this in this video, but I have made videos before about it, and I'll link them in the description. So again, for those that want to do their ebooks, add it in here. If not, you're just going to delete this section. Now, the next section we've got is our drop down menus for our terms of services and different things like that. But straight away, you're going to want to duplicate this because you're going to need two different ones. So all I did, guys, is I clicked on it and I clicked duplicate it, and then it uploads another one right next to it. Now, I've made this left section all about technical details, so you could put yours as product details if it's a tech product, but technical details, whatever. And I've made this side frequently asked questions, and you're going to want to make these drop down menus talking about the most common things that people are going to want to know about the product or the questions they've got for it. So I'm not going to do this exact part with you guys, but I'm going to quickly explain how you can do it. So you're going to want to click on it, and then you're going to want to change this grayish color box to the actual topic you're discussing. So the first one is about our warranty, and then when they click on it, it drops down with the information about the warranty you have. And then you click this one, and then you can fill it into what it says. So if I show you this website, you can see that I've got the R warranty, box content, shipping information, and then I've got the frequently asked questions. Now, in terms of our warranty, this is what you're willing to give people as a warranty. Now, I will create a free Google Doc sheet where it will have the warranty details in there, the ones that we use personally, and you can use them or you can use your own. Then box content should include what's included in the box. And if you go to Aliexpress, the Aliexpress suppliers are very good at telling you what's included in the box because it's all here. You can see it's all been added there, so you can just copy and paste it over. Now, the next one that we've got is shipping information. This should be your shipping times, your returns, and stuff like that. And again, you should be able to get that from your policy page as well. Then you've got your frequently asked questions. Now, how to figure out your frequently asked questions is by going to Amazon. Go into the person that has the most sales, because you can see here it says have a question. Now, if you're buying the product from somebody that has a lot of questions, you can see here customer questions and answers. If they're a high seller on Amazon, they'll have loads of FAQs. So if you go to somebody that has the majority of the sales, you'll have to go through loads of different listings. You're looking for ones that have loads of these customer answers and questions, and then you want to find the most common ones and you want to paste them over here and you want to reword them. So that's how I do these two different sections. Now, that will take you some time, but you want to make sure you do it properly, guys, because this will really help you guys when it comes to building up trust and rapport with your customers. Now, where it says row here, I delete this section, guys. You actually don't need it. And then we're going to add our Luke's reviews in here a little bit later, but I'll be showing you that a little bit later on. So guys, the next part is you're going to scroll back up and you're going to come just under where it gives the product information, and you're going to want to add a video, and you want to go to where it says HTML video, click on it, then drag this just here where I'm just showing you, and it should add the video here. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to upload the video. Now, every Aliexpress seller should have a video. So you can see here, this Aliexpress seller doesn't have one, but this one should have one. You can see here, it's got the video and you can play it. Now, you want to ask your supplier if you can use the video before using it. If they give you permission, they'll send you the video. And then once you've got the video, what you want to then do is you want to head back over here and you want to upload the video. So you can see here, downloads, and then it will give you the permission to upload that video. Once you upload it, it will take a small amount of time to upload. It could take potentially a couple of minutes. Now, if you want to change the size of the video, you can do video custom size, and you can change the size of how you want the video, or you could do full width. It's completely down to you how you guys want to do it. Now, what else this lets you do is it lets you make a cover photo for the video. So when you upload the video, it will show a horrible looking image of a pre-selected scene of the video. You don't want that because it doesn't look really, really nice. And you can see here, it shows you this now. This is a pre-part of the video. It doesn't look nice. So you want to actually add a cover image to the video so it looks nice and professional. So a cover image is something like this. Watch the video now, and it's got an image of the product. So this looks really, really professional and really, really nice, and it fits in nicely with the website. So you're probably thinking, how do you make one of these? You go to Canva, you type in landscape banner, and then you're going to create a blank banner. So once you come to the blank canvas, the first thing you want to do is you want to upload an image of your product in action with a bit of color and a lifestyle image to it. So this is the image that I'm going to be using. And then once you've got this, you're going to want to put this in the corner, and you're going to want to make it a full size so it fits the image. So you can see that there, it fits really, really nicely. And you're going to want it to take up half of the actual page. Now, once you've done that, you want to then go to text, and you want to upload some text. And the text that you want to upload here is watch the video now. You can change the font again because this font isn't the best font ever, and I'm going to make it to match my actual logo. That way the actual consistency is really, really good. So you can see there. Now, once you've done that, what I like to do is I like to change the background color of this image to my logo color. So I've changed it to that pinky color. And then once you've done that, change the text color to be white if it suits. It's down to what suits yours better. So white will suit this better. Black suits it better. Black suits it better. Then once you've done that, you want to go to elements, and this is just something that I do to add a little bit of contouring to the image. I'm going to change this to fit in the corner here. And this way it just breaks up the color a little bit because there's a lot of pink on here. So you can see that I've just made this white, and you're going to want to rotate this so it fits in nicely. And I'm just going to add that like that. And you're going to want to go to position, you want to hit backwards. So then what happens is that white square is behind that image, so it blends in really, really nicely. And then once you've done that, you can go to elements and type in play. And once you type in play, it will give you the play button. And then what you can do is you can move that up, and then you can move the play button underneath it, and you can make this white as well. And then once you've got that, you can download it, because this is a really nice way of showing somebody to play the video so they can see the product in action. Now, once you've done that, guys, go to cover image source, upload your image source that you've just created for yourself, and make sure you download it in a JPEG format, because if it's not in a JPEG, it won't work. Once you've uploaded the image, this is what it should then look like. And once you've done that, make sure you save it and publish it so it's all scheduled in. Once you've done that, guys, you're going to want to move on to the actual product page here, and you're going to want to change the price of your product to whatever it should be. Now, I'm not going to do this here because there's no point, but change this to whatever it is. So, for example, I might want to charge, and make sure it's in dollars, not in pounds, and you should have currency converter on so it changes it based on people. But I might want this as £60, and it was discounted at £90. And then these will be the organic generic ones. Make sure you go back to your home page and change these to the ones that are on the home page. Make sure it's the same, and then change these icon colors to your theme colors, and then you're good to go once you've done that. So the next thing that you guys need to do is you need to head over to where it says default product details at the top of the product page. And what this basically does is this will either show your default product or your Pagefly product. So when they go to your product page, you don't want them to see this, because this is the Shopify one. You want them to see your Pagefly one, which looks really, really nice. And how you do that is you need to go to where it says open page assignment. And then what you want to do is you want to basically, this will be on this side. You want to click on it, and you want to move it over to the right hand side. So normally it will be on the left side. You want to move it to the right side. Once you've done that, click save. Then go to open page settings and go to hide. Default product details must be on hide. Once you click save, that will hide the old product and only show your Pagefly product. So guys, the next thing that you want to do is you want to download an app called Free Shipping Bar. It's a free app to download, and this will add a shipping bar to your website. Once you've downloaded the app, open it up, and it'll say create a new bar. Click create a new bar. Once you do that, it should take you to a page that will look very similar to mine. It will let you pick which one you want. Now, I picked the rose makeup because it matches my theme nicely. Then where it says name, you want to add this name here, flash sale, 45% off, free shipping worldwide. Now, your discount can be different to mine, but I do recommend having free shipping worldwide in there. Change the free shipping goal to 0, because it should always be that. And then change the initial message to this and the goal message to this. And make sure where it says select display position, have it on the one at the top. That way it won't stick to your website. It will only show it once the person comes directly to your website and scrolls. So once you've done that, you want to open up the site by clicking this eye icon, and it will open up your website. Refresh the website, and it should show your shipping bar that has currently been added to it. So you can see that's nicely been added, and when you scroll, it will stay there. And that way, it's just a nice little thing to add to your website. So guys, the next thing that you want to do is you want to add Luke's reviews to your website. Make sure you use the link in the ECOM King deals, because you'll get a 30-day free trial instead of a 14-day free trial. So click start trial and click take beginner instead. I always use the beginner one, guys. You don't need anything more than the beginner one. So once you've done that, guys, you want to click let's get started, and you want to change this black color to a goldy color, because I recommend that you go for like a nice goldy color, because at the end of the day, you want your stars to look like real stars. Once you've done that, you want to go to where it says list. I always like to have my widget layout on list, continue, and then you want continue again, and you want to skip this part and click finish. Once you've done that, you want to go to import reviews. Once you've done that, you want to drag this import and drag it to the top of your bookmarks. And then once you've done that, click import to Luke's, and it will load this page. Click the Gimbal Vlog Bro. Then you want to go to where it says import only reviews with photos, and you want the ratings to be 4 stars and up, and click preview and upload. That one's no good. And when you're doing these reviews, guys, make sure you read the reviews so it actually sounds legit, which they are legit, but they actually look good, because some of these are actually quite bad in terms of what they're saying. So make sure you read them and they look professional as well. And once you've done that, guys, then you want to head back over to the product page. So guys, I've just finished importing the Luke's review, so make sure you refresh your Pagefly page, because it won't tell that you've done it till you refreshed it. Once you've refreshed it, you want to scroll down to the Luke's review section right here at the bottom. Click on it, click reviews of all products, and you want to go where it says show reviews that has photos only, And then once you've done that, you want to click save. Once you've done that, go back to your website and scroll down and see if the reviews have been added. And you can see here the reviews have been added onto the website, which is really, really good. So guys, the last thing that you need to do is add your animations. And I like to do fade in from the left, fade in from the right. So you click this little box, click fade in from the left, and then you're going to click this box. Remember, do it as a box, not as each individual boxes, and click fade in from the right. So you can see here it says fade in from the right. Then I like to do this one as a come up, so go to animations, and I like this one to fade into the up, so click fade up, and you're going to see that this one actually goes up. Then I like to leave this little mid bar there. So then we move on to this section, guys, and you want to do this one by one in terms of each block. So you can see this is one section. You're going to go to when it says display, and you want to fly this in from the left. So you can see fade in from the left, select the box. This one's going to be fade in from the right. You can see fade in from the right. Then this section here, I like this to actually fade in upwards. So you go to fade in, and you're going to select up. So guys, once you've done all of that, make sure you go ahead and preview the store, and your store should look like mine, but of course yours will be with your product and your colors and everything like that. Now I want to say something very clearly. If you want to add more to the website, you can, but this is the basic look that we go for when we go with testing products. When we private label the product, we will add some more stuff to it, but this is the generic look that we go for. And if we scroll down, you can see the animations kicking in, and this is genuinely how ours looks like. Obviously the footer page hasn't been done, but that's because we don't need to. This is a fake website. When you do yours, I hope you've added your footer pages in properly, and these home bar pages are all fake. But again, if you want to learn how to do that, watch the free course. So you guys can see this is the product page looking really, really nice with the nice animations with the countdown timer. And you can see that this looks really, really good. Now, again, this is just the basic product page. So I thought I'd show you the website in the mobile version as well, just to show you guys that this has been beautifully designed for mobile as well, which is where the majority of your customers are going to come from. And as you guys can see, this is really, really nice on mobile. Really, really nice on mobile. And if I show you the product page on mobile as well, you're going to see it looks just as good, if not better. And you can see when you scroll down, the animations are going to kick in as well. Sometimes the animations take a bit of time if you're doing it on a slow Wi-Fi, and you can see that the countdown timers again. Everything looks really, really nice, guys. Like, as a product page, this is really, really good and really, really branded. So I hope you've enjoyed it. So that's the exact strategy we use step by step to building our one product branded store before we private label the product. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope your stores look really, really nice, and leave your comment and feedback in the description below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.